This is for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. Taurus. Ooh, you got a few cards that's coming out here, Taurus. One of the first cards that's coming out here is the moon. Okay, the moon talks about a sense of feeling like emotion. This is a very emotional card. Okay, and I'm not going to say intuition because that's not what I'm getting for this card. Okay, yes, maybe in the future you may have to use your wisdom, intuition about something true, but the moon is very emotional, and I feel like for a lot of you, you can feel emotional over something that's good or sometimes not so good. I feel like it's going to be both. I feel like it's both things that you may be in your feelings about. Okay, and the moon very much so talks about you being in your feelings. Some of you guys are going to be head over heels. You're going to be in love, and some of you are just going to be a little sad over something. And the reason why I say that is because you did have Mars. So I would be remiss if I don't say that it could be over something that may have caused some type of chaotic energy in your life. The Tower is something that you didn't necessarily expect. This is the reason why you're in your feelings, right? It's raw emotion. It's raw emotion, okay? And I'm not saying that you're angry. I just feel like there is, the feeling of things are not going your way, things are not going right, that type of thing. Those are the first two cards that I'm seeing. That could happen. Again, I've been telling people March and April is going to be very profound. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. Some things may actually start to be bubbling up from the surface a little bit in the month of February, but I do believe once March and April come, then you're going to see a lot of this stuff that's going to come to fruition. Okay, and some of this stuff can happen now, but then here it is again. You keep getting this energy of tears overflowing, that type of thing. Now, this is overflowing abundance, but again, this is emotional energy. Here it is with the water. You have it with the moon card. You also have it with the waterfall. Okay, and it's sitting right in the middle of Mars, fire energy, something that can feel very chaotic. And that can happen within you because something isn't going right. Okay, and usually Mars is war, right? Getting into fights and disagreements and arguments with someone, that type of stuff can happen. Okay, you guys already have your love reading completed, by the way, so that's going to be uploaded tonight. I swear it's already done. But this is your general reading. But could this have something to do with romance? It could. But remember, general could be with anybody. Someone is hurting your feelings. Someone has said something to you that you don't expect. Maybe you're in your feelings because money, you lost money, gambling at the casino, or all right. Maybe something dealing with some investments didn't necessarily fall through for you the way that you want. So I do see that there's something here that's causing you to feel very uneasy. But then this comes out. And so this is a beautiful moment here with the butterfly because yes, there's been ugly moments, right? And I don't really like to call the caterpillar ugly, but it doesn't look like the butterfly, right? It doesn't have wings. It's kind of restricted into a certain place, which is on the ground, right? And so you guys have experienced restriction. You have experienced, ugly moments. And so now you're going to be open to these new things that are going to occur. And a lot of this stuff has really changed you. And I will say it's changed you for the better. I'm not going to say it's changed you for the worse. No, but I feel like a lot of it has changed you. Mars is also fighting for your right to have. Because Mars and then overflowing abundance, it's like, who were you fighting? Did this have anything to do with court? Does this have something to do with family? Were you trying to get out of a relationship? And it actually works. Whatever that is for you, it actually works. Okay. And then the butterfly effect happens, right? So now, you're experiencing something much better than you have been experiencing over the past year or so. And the only thing you have to do is maintain faith. Keep the faith. But you've had some crisis moments. You've had some crisis moments, and it could have been over endings. It could have been certain types of endings, deaths. Okay, you guys have experienced some things that were not necessarily the best. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into your tarot. We're going to see what's coming out here for you guys. This is for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here for you, Taurus. Let's get it. Let's see how this falls. You have the Magician card in the reverse. We know that everything is upright, but when the magician card is in reverse, is a reason why that is coming out. Remember when I said that you're emotional? You don't feel magical, ain't nothing miraculously happening in your life at the moment. You have suffered from depression and deception. People putting a wool over your eyes, feeling that something is going to work and it didn't work. Oh, you had potential in this person had potential and they let you down. That's what you've experienced. That's why you're in your feelings, because part of the moon is you're uncertain. I think I may have mentioned that even in your love reading, but we're talking about anything, stuff that you've experienced. Unfulfilled promises. And so, yes, this is the reason why you're in your feelings. And a lot of you are very irritable, maybe crabby. You don't want to talk to too many people because, yeah, you may have an attitude. Okay. Or there's someone who has an attitude with you. These are the people that you're expecting to be supportive. And there's someone who's a little nasty that's hanging out in your energy from what I'm seeing. It could be a lover. Can you imagine that? You come home and you tell them how you're feeling and they kind of, come to you and they say things to you in the worst way. You like, damn, I'm having a bad day because I just told you, but I didn't expect for you to do that or say that. Remember, something is really making you feel some kind of way with that moon card. But things are going to turn around. Okay. The magician these cards are always upright, but it's telling me what you are experiencing. Okay. There's nothing miraculous about your life at the moment. And then now you got to fight something. You got to fight your way out of something. I'm telling you right now, somebody got a nasty mouth. And this is going to turn into an argument. It's going to turn into back and forth text messages or something like that. Some type of debate. I'm just using debate as something very, no, it's an argument. Okay. Now I want to see what comes out here with that Mars. I want to pull 2 cards for that. And however it lands, it lands. Let's get it. First card you got is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah. You don't feel welcome by your person. You don't feel loved in your relationship. There's no harmony. Of course, there's no harmony if there's war. This is someone who is a divine masculine, by the way. Could be a father. It could be a brother, a cousin, a child, male child, son. And you're like, damn, I'm your mom. I'm your dad. You're supposed to love me. And they out here cutting the hell up. And some of you are experiencing this with a child who is like that. And it doesn't even have to be a male child. Let me not say that, because the divine masculine could actually reside in anybody. If someone is very aggressive with the way that they talk to you, the way that they approach you, it's like that. And this could be a divine feminine. You're like, whew, she's about only a size 2. And she's ready to tear up the house because she's angry. Right? That's what I see. Someone who's even vulnerable that can hurt you. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this could be a love. But like I said, I do feel like this is inside the home for some of you. This could be someone coming to your home, causing trouble. You're like, get the hell away from my house. Okay, before I have to call the cops. Because again, we're saying something dealing with Mars. Conflicts with others. Let's see what else comes out here with Mars. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Baby mama, for some of you, your own mother. Someone who's motherly. Again, someone who you have birthed. You know how sometimes the reason why things could really explode, there's one of these oracle cards that talks about the energy of repression. Okay. And it's called like a pressure cooker. Now, this could be you or someone. They never tell you how they feel, or you never tell them how they feel. All of a sudden, you're wondering why there's so much drama, why there's so many problems. And it's because it's things that they haven't been able to express. I feel like there is love lost with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Someone is angry to the point where they feel like you don't love me and I don't love you. And family members could feel that way. And here with the 7 of Pentacles, like I said before, there's no respect here. So somebody is disrespectful as hell. And that is what's causing that energy right there. That's what's causing it. And you want to know what I kind of like about that Seven of Pentacles? I don't have time for this today. That's what I really see with that. Because usually with the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, it's like, okay, I'm going to at least put some type of energy into this. And you're like, no, ma'am, I'm not. And that could be the reason why someone is angry, because maybe you refuse to participate in the nonsense. But it is in your reading. But like I said, that Magician card is in the upright. That means things are going to start happening for you in ways that you don't imagine, even though it looks like this right now. This is why you had the cross card, the crisis card, the destiny point. That's why. Because right now, you know, there's you're losing faith in a particular person, a situation, something. Now we're going to go ahead and get this waterfall. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. We're going to get the waterfall. This is for Taurus. Let's see. Okay. Let's get another one. All right. Wow. Two of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, this has definitely has something to do with the love, with the coupling. I mean, the Two of Cups is like I said, love lost, especially if this was a romantic relationship. Business partnership work like this as well. You know, you guys, set out all of the rules and how everyone's supposed to do things business-wise, and someone didn't do it. This is destruction in something dealing with work and career. Someone that you are collaborating with. And now all of a sudden you guys can't get along. You completely cut the contract, the agreement, you completely cut it out. Now, again, Two of Cups is romantic. This is what we saw with the Ace of Cups. Baby, something is about to go down because there is no trust. And that is where the problem has been stemming from anyway. Now there's a division because now the two no longer becomes two. They're no longer one. They're two. There's separateness that's going on here between you and somebody that you most likely either live with or you've been in a connection with. You see the reason why the tears are flowing? But this is upright. Don't forget it. Don't forget, because I'm telling some of y'all stories, and then I'm telling other stories, right? For some of you. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I think that whatchamacallit came on because it completely cut off. My bad, y'all. You know, she likes to come on. This is terrible. In a romantic relationship, this is not good. For those who are single, hello. For those who are single, absolutely fantastical. This is a happy moment of overflowing tears of emotion, of joy. Because part of the abundance for you is that something new is going to come in where someone would actually give you commitment. You get what I'm saying? Someone's going to give you that because every last one of these cards are in the upright. So it's saying some of you guys are experiencing like hell with someone that you've been dealing with. And for others, Mars is going to actually reconstruct your life, basically bringing somebody. This is always a divine masculine, though. Either you're the divine masculine who's going to come across someone who's going to make you happy as hell, or you're the divine feminine and this is the person entering into your life. That's where the new love card comes from. That's the new love you're about to experience. And some of you had to learn self-love first. Now, as far as money, a lot of you have been, Mars talks about, like I said this earlier, maybe mistakes with money. And Mars can be pretty hefty depending on what it's hitting. It can really mess your money up. And some of you have experienced that. This is the reason why some of you guys are in your feelings. This is why you're depressed. Money has just been completely going downward spiral for you. Now, I see part of the evolution with your finances here is that is the thing that's going to also change for the better. Because remember, the butterfly is changing for the better. It's not changing for the worse. It's changing for the better. You just have to have faith that it will happen. But part of your crisis has not only been your love, but it's also been your finances. Damn, you've been hit over and over and over again, right? And some of you feel destroyed. You feel like every aspect of your life has just been hit by something, one after the other, one after the other. That's how you feel. That's the reason why this is so important with the Magician card, because that's the miraculous point. That is the miraculous point, okay, that you're going to experience. But some of you right now, you're going through some shit that you probably never thought that you will face. Your relationship is not working out. Your money is not working out. Your kids are not acting right. You're going through a lot. But when you experience this change, it is going to be like, wow. Okay. Now, you also had the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to be a child that's going to come out of a connection for some of you who are about to go into a real thing. You could end up being a, what is it called? Like a parent because they have a kid and you don't. I see children coming out of this. Or a child, maybe a family, right? It looks like a male, like a boy child, actually. I see that some of you guys are going to be, I don't know if you're learning something. It's like an invitation somewhere. So it could be some type of invitation that you're going to be, accepting for some type of new venture with money, something dealing with a career. And this could be, the invitation could literally just be a job calling, but for others, this really does feel like an invitation to something, like a seminar. Okay. Some of you will be training. Some of you guys will be accepted in grad school. Okay. It could be some type of schooling too, but this looks really, really good. Okay. But I don't feel that you guys have been in the best of places. But so I'm liking the fact that now things are starting to open up for you in a really, really good way. And then I'm also seeing, like I said before, when it comes down to those who are in committed relationships, a lot of pettiness. Let's get butterfly. A lot of pettiness. Wow. Empress came out in the upright. What are you evolving from? Heartbreak. This was actually trying to be in reverse. So I know healing is here. You have to be open for love. A lot of you want to be loved on. You want to be cherished. You want all of that, but you are so damn scared because you've been in relationships that have been completely one-sided, lopsided. I think that is, again, like I told you before, that is a part of, I think, your reading that I'm going to post later. This is what has been happening. It's been an imbalance. You've experienced a lot of imbalances in your life. And a lot of you, you're in debt. It's been inequality, with certain kinds of companies that you've worked for, with family members, with jobs. Someone came in and they got the job before you. You've been there forever. It's been that type of thing. And so this is why I could tell that, you can tell that this is universal hand, by the way, that's working out in your favor. There's been a beat of overgiving, meaning your generosity, how you've been giving to other people, that type of stuff. Oh, yeah. And so part of you, like I said before, you are changing because of that. So you're not even going to be the same person. You can't. But I also feel that not necessarily harden you, but when it comes down to the love aspect, you guys are so afraid. You're so afraid that you're going to come across someone who's selfish. Maybe because you didn't receive the type of love that you were supposed to receive from a parent. It has also kind of like morphed, maybe twisted your view of how you're supposed to be loved. That happens as well. Okay. But I do feel like there is some type of breakup that most of you guys are going to be getting over, some type of difficult situation or something that has pained you that you will be overcoming very, very soon. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card in the middle for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. One more. I already saw it. Wish come true. I'm telling you, y'all always get saved. You really do. You always get saved. The process of arrival. This is what it says here at the bottom of the deck. Stepping stones, little bit by little bit. Allow this to actually happen. Baby steps, progression, things getting better. This is what you believe won't happen anyway. The only reason why you will believe that something is a miracle is because you don't even believe that it will happen for you. Not you, somebody else, but not you. And the reason why is baby steps is because sometimes it takes little things to occur for the big things to happen. And when the big stuff starts to happen, you don't even think, not saying that you don't think that's a miracle, it's because you're already in it. So that's what I'm seeing. Now let's see. It says peace, miracle. Look at that. Look at that. It even says miracle on the card, y'all. It literally says, is coming true, peace and miracle, falling in love, hope, inspired, blessed. If you were to turn all these cards upright, wouldn't that be? You have a partnership here with the Two of Cups. You have, this is anything that can happen here with that miracle card. You have love here with the Ace of Cups. You have healing here with the Three of Swords hitting the evolution card. Some of you guys are going to be spouses. Some of you guys are going to be mothers and fathers. Some of you guys are going to be finishing school or training. Some of you guys are going to open up your own school. Some of you guys are going to be like maybe some type of in a leadership position. This is what you've been wanting. So it's whatever you are wanting. Remember, everybody's wish is different. Okay, well, let's see. Let's try to see what most of Tauruses are wanting. And I'm telling you, it's love and stability. It's love and stability. Let's get it. This is for Taurus. No reversals with this one. It don't matter, but no reversals. This is what you've been waiting for. Oh, my God. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. You have Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. What? Okay, so somebody is going to make your dreams come true. I don't know who. There is literally someone who's going to come in here and change your life without a doubt. It could be one person after the other, meaning that it's not just always one person that's going to come in here and change your life. Oh, but yeah, there's definitely going to be someone who's going to come in here and change your life. Now, as far as love, there's somewhere you're going to fall. I mean, you might as well wrap it up. Your heart is going to be taken. Very romantic individual here. For some of you, this is someone younger, or they act very young, very youthful, very exciting, but not immature. This is expansion with the Three of Wands. And this is what you're waiting for. This is what you have been waiting for. And that is what's going to come in here. But this says, take your time. Step by step, it's saying, take your time. Keep going, but you're going to get there. Okay? That's what this is talking about. Taurus, this is what I have for you guys. I thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you are interested in a personal reading. All the information is down below in the description box. Make sure you have that bell.